So Nick and I find ourselves back underground in the Great Desert, just exploring and having a good old time. Check out this little artifact here. Oh, son of a gun. Hold on, folks.
What happened?
Oh, I held it upside down. Here we go. Manufactured by the Timken Roller Bearing Company, Mount Vernon, Ohio, USA. Man, USA. So, a lot of people don't know this, but Timken Roller Bearings, which they still make bearings to this day. That's actually what's on both my trucks, because put good bearings on your vehicles and they will roll a long time. Because they deal with hardened steel, they actually used to make the hardened drill bits for miners. So we're a little high up in this mine. When we get a little farther down, if I could find some more crates or some of those bits, I'll get a little footage for you guys. Stopes for days, folks. Stopes for days. It's pretty steep. We're taking our time here in an effort to not head down to China too quickly. Some beautiful room and pillar action here. And we're at about, how many degrees of incline would you say, Nick?
Oh, well, 45?
45? Nick, come on. We're like at least a 60 or 70.
Yeah, I'd say 50 maybe.
50? Oh, you're lowballing me, buddy. Yeah. We've reached the first level. Comrade Nick for scale. We got a National Carbide tin here. Beautiful condition. Look at that. It's even got a little carbide lamp. Keep dry. Dangerous if not kept dry. Yeah, because carbide with water makes acetylene? Yes. Yes. This package contains carbide of high quality for use in miners, bicycle, and other similar carbide lamps. Bicycle lamps, huh? International Carbide, New York. So we got that beauty. Over here we got a nice Trojan explosive box. Very clean condition. Not to be confused with Trojan condoms, although those will also cause certain explosions. But we're moving right along. Another couple of Timken boxes. No bits in these. We got a little raise here going up into the heavens. We've been up this before. There's not much to see up there. A little ore chute over there. We're planning on continuing downwards, so this is just a pit stop. But check out what's over here. Ooh, actually, check this out. Look at this little alcove in the rock of crystals. A vug?
Vug.
Vug?
Vug, yeah.
Are you making up words, Nick?
No, it's a real word.
That's oh, you got me. I like the pipe hangers here.
That's cool.
It's a little bit of old rope-a-dope action there. Look at this. Nice little flat car. This might have had an ore cart on it at one time, the actual cart itself. And here's a skip bucket. See where they... I don't know if those just slid. They probably had wheels on the side. But look at the sheer... The girth of this guy. Look at that. Here, I use a finger for scale. Now, I got meaty fingers, or so I've been told. But this is even meatier than that. Man, it's definitely something. What do you think, Nick?
I think it's fishing.
I think so too. Very cool. So we're suiting up here. And we've just realized this is a monumental occasion. This is the first first Mine Explorer of 2022.
Yep.
Give me a good, nice on rope.
On rope.
I salute you, sir. Godspeed.
Alrighty. It's not so bad.
Oh, it doesn't look horrible. We're doing a little baby thing for the start.
Well,
Yeah. Look at that form. Look at the technique.
yeah.
The physique. Gentle as a ballerina. Take it a little slow there. If your bag catches, I don't want it to pull down all those timbers on you. Okay, you should be clear.
Yeah, I feel it slipping down. There we go.
Oh, and there's even a ladder.
Yeah.
That's what I call service.
Okay, we're already at, it looks like a level.
Okay. Well, made it down. No problems whatsoever. A successful first rappel for the year for both of us. Thing of note, it is very damp and kind of humid down here. Not so much damp, more so just humid. I don't see any visible moisture, but there's a certain dampness in the air. I've turned on the alt air. I don't know if it's coming up, but we're at about 20.8% for O2, which is actually excellent. Zero explosives, zero CO, zero any of the bad stuff. So we're in a decent pocket. Nick and I were talking. We're thinking this is nobody's been down here for quite some time, is what we're thinking. The entrance that we came in through it alone doesn't get very much traffic, and then we've gone down another spot where you have to rappel. There's little remains of a Hercules box down there. So I'm gonna start wandering over here. Or wait, which way Which way you want to explore first, Nick?
Well, I was gonna check out.
Oh, let's go that way then.
I don't think it goes anywhere, but it's worth checking.
Not so much rule of rights, but we'll finish that off and come back. It's a nice little bucket here. Looks like an old enamelware. Oh yeah, look at the colors on that. She's a Butte Clark. Bit of rail here. There's a pit below this. I notice coming over here, it is much less damp. Humidity's dropping off. What have we got here? A whole bunch of little drifts, a couple of raises here and there. Bones of something. Oh, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So Nick is draining the main vein over yonder. Remember, if you jiggle it more than twice, you're playing with it. Look at these stoles here. It's the humidity is taking quite a toll on the stoles. Hey. There's a dad joke for you. Interesting thing, this one stole sitting down here on the ground is in immaculate condition, yet the one next to it's dry rotted. So seems to be precipitating through from the right side. Ooh. Look at this. Okay, so there's a bunch of vent tubing down here. But look at this bottle. Let's see, what have we got here? 1 gallon. I can't read the label, but this is a large and beautifully intact glass jug. Looks like they were carrying oil in it. It says L and then H. And it's heavy. It's full of something. I'll have Nick sip this. He'll give us a taste test of it later. Anywho, carrying right around, we got another oil container. Wow, and it's quite full of, can't tell if it's water or oil. I'm not going to touch it and find out. We'll have Nick give that a sippy poo as well. Ooh. Okay. We've got, I don't know how well this is coming out here. We got a raise here, fairly large. Got air pipe heading up, which would indicate to me that there's something up there. This might have broke the surface at one time. Lots of dry rot. Although the air monitor hasn't said a thing, so it must be okay. Getting into some beautiful tracks. Ooh, we got a nice metal door here. So we entered in a certain mine, and we have a assumption and a hope that this connects up with another particular mine that we were hoping to get into. And this metal door here, which you can see they cut out of a riveted tank, it's just beautiful. This is either an air control door or this is a door connecting 2 mines. And I get the feeling this is part of this level that we're on is part of the other mine, and they stoped up into that other the level we were just on as a connection to the other mine, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of moisture through here, so not sure if it's coming down from above or this other mine. To give you a little bit of context, it's a very large mine, and supposedly it was clogged. I think it was only 50 feet down or so. So if this does connect to it, this might actually just be runoff from above the clog. Yeah, so there's something there. That used to connect up to something. Very, very humid here. But the good news is it looks like it keeps going past. We're going to sneak on through. Stuff is pretty heavily cemented. Ah. Likely a chute of some sort, maybe even breaking the surface. We're not all that far down. It's a little, looks like a blasting cap tin and a little container, but check out the little handle it's got on it. Very neat. The humidity is, and you could cut it with a knife. It's very moist, to say the least. You can tell everything's rusted. And a lot of the stuff is also, all the wood stuff is dry rotted. No surprise there. Ooh, we got another set of rays here. It keeps going, and it is heading in the correct direction for the mine that we're trying to connect to. So, uh-oh. Either a dead end or it curves to the right. Let's see here. That's all she wrote. Let's we'll try going up that raise back here and see where that goes. Ooh. Well, that was fun. We're now on top of that that sort of raise, as you can see. Unfortunately, this is it. That's all she wrote. You can see some beautiful, looks like iron oxide banding along there. And I believe, no geologist, Nick will correct me, I think this is decomposing granite is what this is. And it's stratified with a lot of iron oxides, I believe. They're either calcite or quartz crystals. And you can see a beautiful, like a sandwich of them right here. There's even some little glistening bits in there. Might take a pick or two at that. But very neat. Has a lot of clay in this because it's been. So my understanding is when the two layers slide, any fine particulate gets ground into a paste, more or less. And that paste, when moist, it's basically clay. It sort of oozes out. This stuff is very soft. It just, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is decomposing granite. So, very neat. Nick's making his way over. I'll go meet up with him and give him the bad news. So we were heading back, a little dismayed that it didn't connect, but you know, it's not bad. It's part of the fun of my exploring. And check out this little can we found. So I believe it says, I tried cleaning it off, International Carbide Sales Corporation, Miner's Lamp Carbide. And something, series of, it's pretty dirty and rubbing it. It's not coming off all that great. Sales Office, New York. Yeah, when I first picked it up, it looked like that. You couldn't tell anything. What is this? Keep dry. So this is an off-brand. Of course, Union Carbide is the most famous and popular, I guess, or they're one of the more prolific brands. But there were a menagerie of other companies that were also producing carbide. National Carbide Sales Corporation, National Carbide, a couple other different companies. This is the first one I've seen that's in a red can like this. The other ones, as you saw, were yellow cans. Here cometh Nick. So we're at the control door.
But more interesting thing we found is this carbide can. This is a London brand carbide by the National Carbide Sales Corporation.
The usual shenanigans. We're on rope. and a mine. It's a little ways down. A lot of doves or pigeons, rats with wings, I tells you. But check this out. There's a couple of little ones here. They're not too thrilled to see me. I think they're vultures. Yeah, they look like vultures. I don't know, they're just kind of chilling there. Anyways, I got places to be. We gotta make our way down to China. It's a quick update. I finally made it down to the plug. And we're about, I don't know, let's say 100 feet down or so. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can block the light so it'll actually focus. No, it's not gonna focus. Anyways, we're about 100 feet down. And it keeps going. I see ladders and stuff, and it looks like there's a secondary plug. The decision to make here, though, is if I get underneath this and this starts to move, I'm in a very bad place. So I think I'm going to get to where I'm standing on that rail there, the one that's right on the edge there. And I'm going to take a look down and underneath. If the first level's there and it doesn't look too bad, we're going to go for it. If not, we're going to call it on this guy. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. Well, some may call this a cop-out, but personally I think it's called ensuring the longevity of my life. I'm on the edge of the plug here, and it overhangs a little bit. And this is all just loose stuff that just happened to get kind of stuck here. It looks like there could be the first level there, but it's just such a mess down there, and there is so much loose stuff. Once I get around this, I will be dangling, and anything that comes off this pile, including these large rocks sitting here and all this fun jazz up in here, will be coming down on my head. I think this mine, unfortunately, even though it's got around 4,000 feet of workings, I don't know if we're going to be doing this today. Not without something needs to change here. Either this pile needs to move or become more stable or something. But this is just too risky. I'm calling it. We're gonna come up and explore some of the other stuff in the area. Well, we find ourselves in a little stope here. Comrade Nick getting ready to enter this stope. It continues further down. We've got rope for days, so we're gonna head on down that. But while Nick makes his way down, petrified rat, we're gonna head on over here and take a look. A little bit of whatever that is. It's quite a ways, actually. Well, I don't know if that's coming out. Goes down maybe 30, 40 feet. Kind of backfilled at the bottom. And it keeps going. Ooh, 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 ooh. Almost missed this guy. Prince Albert in a tin. And the interesting thing is this is yellow, but that's usually caused by when these tins sit outside in the sun, the UV takes the red off of them and just leaves a yellow color. You can kind of see a bit of the original red, where it was likely shielded from the UV. Nice looking little can. I'm gonna set that right there for Nick because he's gonna come down here. It still keeps going. This is sort of like the end of the day explore. Petrified something. And so we didn't think there was going to be much to this. It's really a happy thing to see that this keeps going. Oh wow. Looks like we go into a bit of a pit here. Wow, okay, look at those stoles up there. They kept going up. I don't know if that's coming out. That's really neat. And I don't think it undercuts. That's just a pit down there. I'm not going to go slip and sliding down this. So yeah, if this looks like this here, there's more good stuff down below. You got a spike in that there. Yeah, let's go meet up with Nick again. Alrighty, folks. So, drop down that little bippy here. You can see the sort of level up there. I think Nick's still exploring it. And yeah, I'm not sure. This looks like it continued further, but there's definitely this fill right there. But I looked over this on the way down and there's stopes and it looks like it continues further. So I'm gonna climb up over here, across and look down and see sort of where this connects up to, because this otherwise is rather void. Okay, so did make it over to the other side, sitting on the glove. As you can see, it does go down to there, but I could see where it's all filled. There's some cans and stuff. It might loop under there, but it's pretty much, this is all dodgy stuff. Beautiful amount of stoles here. You can kind of see it. Oh, hopefully it's coming out. Going on yonder. Stoles galore. This is a pretty steep stope. It's just about vertical. They cleaned out most of the ore material here. I can't tell if they were coming from above or from below. The stoles are so haphazard, you know, I bet they were coming from above, dropping down. Maybe they made a singular shaft basically to drop all the ore down, and then they just kept working their way down through this using ladders and stuff. Looks like it does go underneath that section there. That's where I was standing, but that's it. That's the end of her. It's a lot more than we expected, so that's a bit of a treat, but yeah, not a whole nother mine down here. Okay, so the jackass that I am didn't bring a mask and kicked up a fuck ton of dust, as you can see. But we're down below. That's the shaft that we came down, and you can see dead end. And over here, that's all bird shit. Giant pile. We're looking at the bottom of those stoles that I was just on top of. You can see I was up there. But over here, I saw this thing. Wasn't sure what it was. I figured it was just another Prince Albert tin. But no, look at this. Let's see if it's in one piece. Oh my God, it is. I don't know. Okay, I think the dust has settled enough. Wow. I don't know what it is. I don't know enough about bottles to say. Ooh, gotta be gentle. It looks like a giant wine bottle. Probably very old. What does it say? Something HJH Heinz Company 184. Wow. I think it's a giant bottle of ketchup. It's got a little wooden cork in it. That's very neat. I've never seen such a thing. Sitting way at the very bottom of this little stope here. Miraculously in one piece. I thought I saw a lid over here too, but I don't see it. There's a little egg over there. Probably the birds. All sorts of dynamite boxes and spiders and whatnot. But anyways, that's very neat. Very, very cool. Okay, I gotta get the hell out of here. There's so much bird crap in here. This is fucking nasty. So we were walking across here, Nick and I, and both of us missed this. I thought it was just a chewing tobacco tin. But look at this, in beautiful condition. Wayman and Bro, United States Tobacco Successor, Chicago, USA. Copenhagen Snuff. Look at the bottom of this. No rust, well, a little bit of rust, but in beautiful condition. Usually these things are, you can't even read them, they're so rusted. She's a beaut. Yeah, very neat. All right, Nick,
Yep.
show us your moves.
Okay. Hopefully my moves today are not dying.
Hopefully that's never on the menu. It's a stope master. So you're gonna jump on the end of that board like a diving board, right?
Yeah.
And then springboard up here.
I think that would work.
Yeah, you're close enough. It might. I wouldn't be surprised.
So why am I going up here?
You could if you could pull yourself up.
It's easier this way.
Gentle as a ballerina. Look at those moves, those skills. You can't teach this stuff in schools.
No,
You can't read it in a book. You gotta.
naturally.
You gotta.
I don't know. Just working on it.
Yeah. How you doing, buddy? You making it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't so bad. I definitely think this way was the way to go.
Yeah.
If you could put your left foot on that out.
See,
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
food's kind of being a pain in the ass right now. So.
Oh, I'm surprised you're even using it. There's tons of footholds.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm backseat climbing with you here.
Huh?
It's. Where is he going? I'm filming your like 11-point turn. Oh, Jesus. I should guide him.